The most important question I got was, what is your legacy? Not a material legacy, but if life stops now, how do you want to be remembered? What is your frequency legacy? The Phoenix Frequency podcasts are results from that question. When all seemed burnt in your life, the fertile ash of a phoenix is filled with compassion, love, forgiveness, empowerment, intuition, wisdom, generosity, creativity, resilience, a balance of an evolution and involution, what is needed to rise. I am Nienke van Bezooijen and I live my Phoenix frequencies. On a weekly basis, I share my insights, my resources, and I have guests who Phoenix themselves. If it resonates to you, you're welcome to rise. Welcome to the Phoenix Frequencies. A couple of months ago, I was asked to support a large TEDx event in Europe. I was hesitant. At that moment, I had to give up my limiting beliefs or promise to myself. I won't do that anymore. Hundreds of people I coached to the red dot of a TEDx event, but no more, due to my physical challenges. But something had sparked in me when I was asked to support this event. So based on the theme, I said yes. And I got into the event till over my head. But I kept checking in with my intuition. To my surprise, I was handling way more than I ever expected. And a dear friend reminded me yesterday that today, it's exactly 5 years ago, I started in the midst of the first total lockdown of COVID, my first radiation therapy session. Gosh, 5 years ago. For the first time in all these following years since I started, this date didn't influence my energy to a drain. Actually, I had forgotten about it. It became something in the background. It didn't show up in my body, it didn't show up in my emotions, it didn't show up in my mental processing. Releasing that was even a bigger celebration when I realized that. Even unconsciously, I moved on. So many things changed in those 5 years. Nothing stayed the same. But what made the shift to sharing my voice again, to use my expertise again in the way I am now, it's the way I walk my talk now. There was nothing wrong about it in the past, but I changed. I transformed. It's an evolution of reclaiming my health and the involution to sustain and integrate my life lessons. So what do I do different in my coaching now? Well, I got half deaf, so the better I can listen to what isn't said and give voice to that. I'm setting my boundaries in a total different way. I am not saving you at all if you don't want to do the work as a coachee. It's your TEDx slot, not mine. I've done mine. If you do the work, then you have my all. And keeping integrity by speaking my truth. Call it being Dutch direct, call it honest, call it tough, call it keeping my integrity, dignity, and staying true to myself. I don't care how you call it. I have to feel it. I became super clear on the difference of pleasing or giving in frequencies. You can listen to that podcast in my early podcast days. Pleasing always has an agenda to get something in return. You think you're doing good, you're helping a lot, but there's always something, consciously or unconsciously, you expect in return. Being in a pleaser frequency, it always creates relationships out of balance. I'm no longer there. Being at service for the higher good never depletes and creates an equal effort without an agenda. or some kind of manipulation by the longing for unspoken expectation for applause, feeling better through the awards by others, feeling bad and miserable if you don't get it. In my effort nowadays, I'm a coach and let go of all of these other things. No more pleasing, no more overcare, overdrive, just being as I am. My reward is someone else's growth. I'm a contributor, facilitating, and nothing more. I'm a vehicle in their process. I'm a part of it. I'm just a part of the process. And yes, I get paid for it. But most of all, it fuels me to see the progress of my coachees. It's not my responsibility if it doesn't work, because the other person just wants a quick fix. The real mutual joy is celebrating a shared input. Now more than ever, I help people to unlock their real, true voices, their true selves. And my joy is to see the sparkle in their eyes, the shift in their tonality, and to see them standing up tall, confident, with an authentic self. No matter what their idea worth spreading is, they speak with their true voice what they truly care about. The theme I'm passionate about is renew, recharge, sustain, renewed humanism. And yes, I can contribute to that. My heart said yes, and here is where the new me fits in. I phoenixed, I renewed myself. I gave my all to stop my brain tumor and help it to freeze. It's a teamwork, team effort, supported by radiation therapy. From all the side damage that whole process gave me, I found through my heart and my heart-brain coaching, neuroplasticity, trauma healing, and a way to let the phoenix rise again from the ashes. Now 5 years since I reclaimed myself, I found my path of sustaining, and through that, my new way to speak to the world, to be at service with how life served me. You can give it the name you prefer. I prefer. It's my way of serving the world. It's through the power of my phoenix frequencies.